Kristaps is nice enough to join us now. Kristaps is Michael Kay and Don LaGreca. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing all right. Do you realize how much this city has gone crazy about you?
Yeah. I mean, I can feel that people are enjoying the way we play, and that I'm bringing something new to the team and trying to help the team win. So I feel the support. On social media, even on the street. I can't really stop at any moment, because if I stop, people will just come up to me and want a picture and autograph, and I won't be able to move for a long time. So I can definitely feel the support.
Is it a challenge to have it not overwhelm you?
No. I mean, it's really in my hands. Like if I want the attention, and I love the fans. I love hanging out with them. So, if I want to see them and take pictures and sign autographs, then I do it. If not, I just hide a little bit, and my quiet place is in the gym. So whenever I feel like going to church, for me it's in the MSG training facility, and I go there and just get some shots and work on my game. I'm really, really calm and not think about anything else in that moment.
Now, Kristaps, did you come into the season with the sole purpose of, hey, I'm going to show the people that booed that I am a good player, that I deserve to be selected by the Knicks where I was selected? Was that on your mind at all?
I wouldn't say it was on my mind, but it still sits inside of you a little bit. That's not a good feeling when you get booed. And obviously I don't want it to stay on my mind the whole time and just to try to be good just because someone booed me. I want to be a great player because that's just the way I am. I want to be the best I can be. So, but it definitely gave me some extra motivation to work harder and to become a better player. As quick as possible.
Was there anybody in particular on the team that helped you make the transition into professional basketball here?
Everybody. I mean, I can't, all the veterans, everybody, all the European players, Carmelo. There's really, really great group of guys. They all helped me, and that's why it's been so easy for me.
Now, I've also read, and a couple of people I spoke to, because I knew we were going to have you on today, said you got to ask him about his brother, Giannis, who was such a big part of the transition and has really helped him. How has your brother helped you?
My brother's huge, in my journey. He's always been there for me. He was a professional player, so me growing up, I just, basically wanted to be like him, and, everything he did, everything he, how hard he worked and all that, that made me realize that, if I want to be a great player, I have to work as hard or even harder than he did. And, he's always there, with me and whatever I need. So, I'm really blessed to have him around all the time.
Now, your brother's here. Now, your mom and dad are taking shifts. Is that accurate? Which one's here with you now?
Yeah, actually, my whole family is here with me now.
Okay.
My other brother, Martin, he left for a couple of weeks, but he's coming back in a few days. So he'll be back in New York, and all five of us are going to be back together.
That's a basketball family. Both your mom and dad played basketball, right?
Yes.
It's amazing that you're just 20 years old. Just talking to you, Kristaps, you sound like you're a much older soul. Why do you seem so mature at the age of 20? When I was 20, I was pretty much picking my nose. You know what I mean?
Still does.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess leaving your home, 14, just turned 15 years old, and going to a new country, to Spain, without knowing the language, that makes you grow up. You're living by yourself. You don't have your parents around no more. I guess that makes you grow up, and just then that's when you realize you got to take care of yourself. And, I think that helped me a lot in my journey.
Now, one thing that I've noticed in the short time you've been here, you always pay respect to the older players. You say the right thing about Carmelo. You said the right thing about the night Willis Reed was at the Garden and Patrick Ewing. You played 2 games against his team where he's an assistant. Does that just come naturally to you, or do you really appreciate what these older people have done before you?
No, I really appreciate that, and just, those are legends. I'm just, walking and trying to, they made the path for young players, and I'm just trying to copy what they did. And but yeah, I'm just learning from guys like Carmelo and Jose and all those guys. They really, that's great having veterans like that on the team that can help you.
What's the best advice you've gotten from some of the former players?
A lot of advice is from everybody, especially on playing in New York and how tough it is, and so a lot of people are really helping me with that, and I'm really, really thankful for that.
What's your relationship with Phil Jackson like?
Phil is there for me, whatever I need on the court, off the court stuff. So we have a great relationship. Obviously, he's always helping me with little details on the court. He's a master. So I couldn't ask for a better mentor.
And I'm playing at Madison Square Garden, a lot of famous people going there. Have you met anybody famous that you were kind of blown away by?
A lot of famous people obviously. I wouldn't say I'm blown by somebody, but yeah, I mean, it's nice to see, celebrities at our games and people that really like basketball. It's just, that's the most famous arena in the world. So, it's really cool to play there. That's my dream.
All right, so I'll ask it in a different way. What's the celebrity out there that you want to meet that you haven't met yet?
Jerry Ferrara.
Oh, really?
I want to meet him. Yeah, I heard he's a fan of the Knicks, and he was supporting me through the draft and stuff. So I'm looking forward to meeting him.
And are you a fan of Entourage?
I'm not. My brother is a huge fan of Entourage. I'm not, but I've seen these movies. Think Like a Man, and both of them, and so yeah, I'm a fan of his.
How about New York? You've gotten a chance to travel around the world. What's it like to be in this not only mecca of basketball, but just as big a city as New York is?
It's I can't really still understand that I'm in New York, because I'm living in White Plains. It's a small place, outside the city, and the training facilities right there, and the airport is right there. So I'm not, I don't spend that much time in the city actually, only when I go to the games and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, for me, New York's the best city in the world. So, whenever I get a little more time, I'll check out the city a little more.
We are talking with Knicks rookie sensation Kristaps Porzingis here on the Michael Kay Show. Talk to me, Kristaps, about the cornrows you had when you were younger. Why did you have them, and will you bring them back?
Yes, I'm bringing them back. I'm not cutting my hair now for at least 2-3 months. I'm just kidding. Actually, I think it started like that. Me and both of my brothers, we all made a bet. We said, okay, let's grow our hair. Who can let it grow for a longer period, and it was me. Obviously, I was the youngest. I didn't even care what I was wearing or what my hair looked like, and so my hair just grew a lot. And I think that was their idea because I was too young. They were like, let's. No, actually, I like the idea because of the NBA. I was at that time watching Allen Iverson, Carmelo. They were rocking the cornrows. So I kind of want to be like them a little bit. That NBA hairstyle, and that's why I got those cornrows, I guess.
Any part of your game you want to work on and get better at?
A lot of stuff. I can't say one thing. I don't do anything perfect. So there's a lot of things I need to work on. I need to still work on my shot. It's not close to what I want to shoot. The percentages and just guys like I want to hopefully one day get to close to the level that Dirk Nowitzki's at. At that thing that he does, that's shooting. And a lot of stuff, just dribbling, whatever it is. I still need to work on my game a lot.
Now, yesterday you guys lost to Miami, and before the game at their shoot-around, they were talking about, he's a really talented player, but it doesn't seem like teams are playing him that tight defensively. If they do, they could slow him down a little bit. Now, you put up pretty good numbers yesterday. When you hear stuff like that, does it bother you, or is it a compliment?
I don't really think about it too much. Obviously, if I hear somebody saying, we're gonna, do this to him, and he's not gonna be able to score, that, that just gives me extra motivation to try to go at that guy whoever said that. I missed a lot of shots, and we all missed a lot of shots. That's why the game went that way. But we have another chance on Friday against them, so I'm looking forward to that.